Today, I'm gonna be showing you guys exactly how to get into Wake Forest. How's it going? My name is Ashton.and.ashton, and let me just say that I have quite the bone to pick with Wake Forest right now. So obviously, if you guys have seen any of my other videos by now, then you guys know that Florida State is, it's kind of my shit. So you already know that I have a huge grudge against Wake Forest in sports. I mean, last year they beat us in football. The year before that, they destroyed us in football. And this year, they probably won't beat us in football again. But you know what? It's still very annoying. And because of all this competition within sports, I've really started to wonder just how good they match up when it comes to the academics. So today we're taking a little road trip. Come on, I'll meet you outside. All right, so here's the deal. So today we're sneaking into enemy territory. Literally. And up to this point, if you guys have seen any of these other videos before, then you already know I have a ton of connections to all the other schools I've been to. I mean, there's always the struggle of me stressing out about getting in and being super duper nervous. But to be honest with you guys, I didn't even apply to Wake Forest in the first place. So I hate to say that you aren't gonna hear too many stories about this guy today. Oh. But I've been getting a ton of different comments to come to Wake Forest to continue the series here. So today we're back in North Carolina to see just how good Wake Forest really is. From North Carolina natives to international students to even a couple of UNC transfers out there. As always, no stones being left unturned today, baby. All right. So by now, you guys already know the drill. I'm gonna go up to a bunch of different people and ask them if they want to be in the video. But today we're gonna switch it up a bit. Behind me here, we have two very lovely girls who we're gonna go up to and prank here. And to one of them, we're gonna have a super thick North Carolina accent. And then with the other one, we're gonna act completely normal and just see how they react. You already know, we've been doing this shit for a while. We're gonna switch it up a bit. All right. You ready, my friend?
Yeah.
All right, that's the spirit. All right, let's do this. Excuse me. Hello, how y'all doing? Would y'all mind if I asked you a couple questions for a YouTube video?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Totally. Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome, let's do it. You ready?
Yep.
ready
to go.
I'm ready.
You nervous?
I just had a final, man. I'm not that nervous about this.
No?
Nah.
I'm chilling, bro.
All right, confident, love it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. A little.
A little bit.
a little bit. It's okay, we got this. I have a little trick and I do it at every school and it works every time. I promise. We're gonna take a deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. You feel any better?
I feel great.
See, I told you it would work. So first question, what is your name? Where are you from? And how many years have you been at Wake Forest?
My name is Alexa. I'm Alexis. My name is AB.
Evie.
Libby. Celine.
Jack.
I'm Ethan. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Charlottesville, Virginia.
Ridgefield, Connecticut.
Houston, Texas.
Dallas, Texas.
Jacksonville, Florida.
New York City. Chicago. Pittsburgh. Maryland. And I've been at Wake for 1 year. 1 year. 2 years. 3 years. This is my first year at Wake.
Just finished my junior year at Wake Forest.
And this is my third year at Wake Forest.
This is my 4th year and final year.
This is my last 4th year at Wake Forest.
Dang, okay, congratulations. That's awesome. And what was your number one reason for coming to Wake Forest?
I really liked the size of it.
The size.
The size and location.
So I'm from Dallas, not a super pretty part of the country, and so coming over to North Carolina was really something I kind of wanted to do.
To be honest, they gave me the most amount of scholarship money.
I got a scholarship, and so they gave me a full ride to Wake Forest.
Me being a triplet, I was like, all right, I'll take all the money that I need. And so they really helped me out a lot financially.
A triplet, that's pretty dang cool, I gotta say.
I really loved the campus. I love being surrounded by green things, and I like that we kind of have our own little community here. Good community.
Love the community.
Community, campus life.
The community aspect of it. It's like a tight-knit group, I feel like.
I just love the people here that I met.
It's like a smaller school, but when you're on campus, it still feels pretty big, which is what I like. So I can be walking around and run into people I know.
All right, like a little community.
Yes.
Cool.
I came to Wake for the business school and the Russian program.
The Russian program. Wow, damn, that's interesting. Sweet. So obviously, there's a ton of different reasons out there to come to Wake Forest. And whether you're from Texas, Connecticut, or even right here in North Carolina, there's a million different reasons to come here. But at the end of the day, the schoolwork here is still pretty freaking rigorous. So it doesn't necessarily mean that everyone's happy with their decision. So I decided to see if this place really lives up to the hype. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you with that decision?
I'd say 1 to 10, like an 8 or 9.
Like an 8.
Like a 9.
9.
9.5 out of 10.
I'm gonna go with a good 9. It's not a 10 because a part of me wishes that I would have found a school with a little more diversity.
I like every single aspect of the school, but I just thought we were going to be closer to a city.
I would say it's not perfect, but it's close to it.
the tests aren't fun.
Freshman year is pretty tough, actually, and I decided to stick it out, stay here. I'm so glad I did that. So
I would say a 10.
10.
10. I love it here. Yeah, it's incredible.
I love this school.
It's just perfect every day. I love it here. I love my classes. I love the people.
My professors are great. The people here are great, and it's beautiful. Houston's not that beautiful.
Being first gen, it's just something new, something that I've never like experienced. My parents didn't experience it, so it's just like, I don't know, being able to come to college in general is just something that I'm so grateful for.
I have made the most beautiful friends, connections, relationships, taken amazing classes here, and I've loved it. So I'm so glad I went here.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Damn. I mean, from the looks of it, Wake Forest really does live up to be everything you want and more. And even though this place may truly be as good as it seems, there's still the question of whether or not you actually get accepted in the first place. But even after hearing a ton of different rumors about how hard it is to get in here, you'd be pretty surprised with some of the responses we got. So obviously, you got into Wake Forest, which means you had some pretty decent high school stats.
Yeah, low key.
So, what was your GPA, your test scores, and were you in any extracurriculars in high school?
My GPA was 4.3.
My GPA in high school was a 4.45.
4.2-ish.
4.3,
4.4.
4.5, I think.
4.7.
I know that my unweighted GPA was a Boro.
Ooh, okay.
My ACT was a 30.
32 and
34.
34 in the ACT.
I actually did not end up submitting my test scores.
I don't think I submitted my test scores because I got like a 1300 on my SATs.
SAT was a 1310.
1350.
1400.
1420.
1510 on the SAT.
SAT was a, what is it out of? 1600?
1600.
I think it was a 1360. I'm not a great tester.
I got a 1500 on the SAT and a 35 on the ACT.
Wow, okay. Awesome. Any clubs?
My main extracurricular was I did competitive dance.
I was on the varsity lacrosse team.
On a club soccer team, played high school soccer and high school lacrosse.
I played lacrosse.
I mainly played football.
Ran track, was the president of like a couple societies.
I was president of my class, and I was in a ton of other like extracurriculars. I did tutoring a lot with like inner city kids and people in my school district, so that was really fun.
I was in student council, and I did like different honor societies.
National Honor Society, French Honor Society, Environmental Club.
I was in chorus, I did field hockey, I did theater.
I was co-editor of the yearbook. I played sports every semester. I was involved in church a little bit. I did a lot of nannying. It's me.
I was a captain on the basketball team. I was a captain on the tennis team. I was quarterback for our football team. I led a club called Full Court Peace. Yeah, sounds like about it.
Wow, that's about it. That's a pretty damn good resume there. That's awesome. So as you could probably tell by now, there really is no crazy high GPAs or secret societies that define Wake Forest. And no matter how good or bad you may have done in high school, the most important part of picking the right college is finding a place where you can truly feel at home. And lucky enough for you, we got a bunch of different responses to see if Wake Forest would be the perfect place for you. And I have one final question. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. You notice the difference here?
Yeah.
We're doing a little social experiment with the country accent, but So now that you've been at Wake Forest, the amount of time that you have, if you were to go back to high school, do it all over again, do you still think that you would have chosen Wake Forest?
Oh, that's a good question.
I do.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Totally.
100%.
I think in like the first semester I probably would have said no, but the second semester I really loved, so I'm really happy with my decision.
I think I would have liked to have like seen other campuses just to like made sure that like I was making the right decision. But like everywhere else that I've gone, like I still feel like this is the place for me.
I think that because of my experiences at Wake Forest and just everything that I've learned here, I think that's where I've gained that confidence, and so I think I would still choose Wake Forest.
I think the school is great. It's really prepared me for future stuff, and it's just been a really fun college experience.
With all of the friends that I have and the people that I've met, I couldn't exchange that for the world. So I would do it all again and come back here.
It's just like the perfect place. The people here are the best people I've ever met. The academics are kind of like unbeatable, and it's just the best.
It's the best.
Yeah.
All right. You heard it here first, folks. Wake Forest, the best place on earth. So if you guys have seen any of my other interview videos before, then you know that this is a point that I can't stress enough. Not a single person said that they would change where they are today. And even though it might have been their dream school or their very last choice, these amazing students ended up exactly where they were meant to be. And this is the biggest lesson I can give you guys. Life is always gonna throw challenges at you. And at times, it seems impossible to keep going. But at the end of the day, going to Wake Forest University isn't gonna be easy. So as long as you push through and keep your end goal in mind, getting into your dream school is gonna be a a lot less scary than you think. Just hang in there. Everything's gonna work out perfectly. In Wake football, we're coming for you this year, baby. So with that being said, if you guys found this video helpful, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I do respond to every single comment, so if you have any other questions or video ideas, make sure to leave them down below. I do have a playlist of everything you need to know about college, so if you want to go check it out, it'll be right here. And if you want to join the family of over 8.7 thousand subscribers now, you can click right here. And yeah, that's it for me this week, guys, and I will see you guys next week. Did you believe the country accent? Honest opinion.
I did.
Yes.
I believed it. I believed it.
So I told you. That's good. That's good.
Oh, North Carolina accent, all right.